HVAC quick tips, belt tension. So this right here is a belt tension checker. So not only is it important to know how much deflection a belt should have as far as proper tension, but there's actually a specific force that belt should have as well. If you have too much force, you're going to have issues. If you have not enough force, you're going to be slipping. Now, the perfect amount of force, this is going to be the least force that you can put on the belt without the belt slipping. So first thing what you're going to do is you're going to measure middle of shaft to get your belt span, and this one is about 15.5. On the belt tension checker right here, span in inches, so this first dot all the way down here is 10, so you're going to put this O-ring in between the 10 and the 20, and what that actually gives you is your deflection. So you want that much deflection in the center of that belt. Now we need to know the tension, so first thing we need to do is we need to measure the smallest pulley or sheave. So we've got just over 3 inches there. Then we need to know the RPM on the motor, and the RPM is going to be 1760 based on the data plate on the motor. So based on that chart, we're actually looking for anywhere between 4 and 6 pounds on there. So you're going to do is you're going to take a straight edge or a string, and you're going to spin it across just like that, and then you're going to take your deflection tool, put it in the center of the belt, and you're going to push down until that deflection O-ring is just above the edge of that ruler, so right there. And you can see that your top O-ring is actually supposed to move. So if you put enough force on this, your top O-ring will actually move. So when you release it, it'll actually show you, okay, that's 5 pounds. Well, when I did that, my O-ring didn't move at all, which means I have way too little tension on here. And that's how you properly check the tension. Now ultimately on a new belt, you're going to tension it to where you want it, and then in the perfect scenario, you'll want to retension it after maybe about 20 minutes or so of runtime, and then you'll want to retension again after 24 hours, and of course on your next checkup, because you want to give that belt time to kind of sit down into the groove of that sheave and kind of get where you want it to be. And obviously as that belt seats, that tension is going to decrease a little bit.